Yup. What's up with it? This your boy Noonie, back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer. So Cancer, what's up with it? What's up? We're going to get started and see what's going on. So, strongest energies. Let's see what we get. We got potential. All right, so it's going to be a skill set that you didn't know that you had. Hey there, Safi or Safi. This could be of asserting yourself. All right, this could also be a situation where you guys are able to communicate aggression, maybe confidence, again, assertiveness, independence. This may be an opportunity where you guys are able to forge a new path, maybe. Forge a new path, I guess. Sextile just means you have to put a little bit of effort, a little bit of work into it. So like whatever, what's up there, Kimmy? Hey there, Faye. It means that whatever effort or whatever time, energy you put into it, you'll see results. All right, it'll start seeming like it's a natural talent or a natural ability. So let's say just, some of y'all, this may be like for y'all to put yourselves first, because Aries can be more of like a selfish energy. It may not necessarily be a selfish energy, but like it may feel this way to you because you're doing what you want to do. And this may be something that's foreign to some of y'all, because sometimes sextile is called a latent gift or an ability or skill set that we had that we just didn't know that we could exercise. So for some of y'all, it's to go after the things that you desire, to be a lot more forthright, to be a lot more impulsive, to be bolder. So this may be like the type of energy that some of y'all are about to start taking on. Or you guys could be dealing with somebody like that, and the situation could be allowing you guys to have a deeper talk. I see the Six of Swords and the Lovers in reverse, so it could be with a Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, it could be with one of those signs, or an Aries. All right, so we got the Sun in reverse, got the Devil in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse. And then the Star. Okay, so some of y'all, there may be a separation, but right after that, it may be like a blessing in disguise that comes right after, because we got Ace of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. So some of y'all, a connection may be ending, and maybe you guys are going back to a past person, or some of y'all, you guys are detaching from a certain way of maybe, let's say, dimming yourselves down. Not like showing your best traits or qualities, you know what I mean? Like, which is another form of dimming yourself down, like kind of like equating your value to the expectations or the appraisal of others. You guys are getting out of that energy. This can just be as simple as like not thinking that your body isn't enough for people to find you attractive, or not feeling like you're not tall enough, rich enough, or wealthy enough, smart enough. Any of that, that's breaking free of a pattern of that type of thought. Like, so you guys aren't having the self-depreciating thoughts. Something is going to be, like I said, a heart-to-heart or a conversation that you guys are going to have. Because we got Two of Cups here. Sextile means there's potential for you guys to either become relationship friendly or easy to get along with, or there's potential for some of y'all to maybe be more cooperative amongst the both of you. All right, because we got to start here with the Two of Cups. So it's possibility for y'all to have a stellar relationship or a stellar connection with the people around you. So maybe the bonds, some of y'all are healing bonds, if these are previous partners. And then, or some of y'all could even be like you guys are initiating newer bonds with people who you weren't really, like, let's say, fond of, or people who you didn't really, who you didn't really see value in investing in a connection, or people who didn't see value in investing in a connection with you. They could be becoming a lot more assertive or a lot more like courageous in terms of like taking action on you. All right, so like maybe sometimes, because we got the Sun and the Star, the Sun and the Star here, this maybe like a wish come true for some of y'all, with where like maybe you guys are able to say break an addiction, break a certain like negative pattern, which could be like overeating, overindulging. It's like the arrival of a partner. So this may be a partner that some of y'all didn't even know that you needed, because we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It kind of gives me a vibe of like getting you off the beaten path, or getting you off of, like, that's why I said maybe earlier, blazing a new trail. It's like they get you off a beaten path, or get you out of doing something that wasn't really leading you to the promised land, wasn't leading you to your goal, your destination, the things that you maybe had in mind. This may be somebody who, or people, because you could have people here. We do got like three different people. So it could be people who maybe, like, I don't know, at one time you weren't going in the direction that you were trying to get to. Inconsistently, you might have seen results, or inconsistently, you might have felt like what you were doing was actually adding value, or really like producing something of substance, and then every once in a while you look back and it's not really doing what it was once doing. So it's maybe a partnership that's coming in to help you guys. Some of y'all, to help you guys get over a hump. It could be financially too. So there's maybe a partnership that you guys get into that may just be like helping you out financially, you know what I mean, where you don't have to invest a whole lot into the relationship, or you don't have to bring, as let's say, as much into the relationship, but they may keep you around. Maybe mostly all, they may keep you around because they find you to be very attractive. With the devil and the star and the sun, like the sun in reverse sometimes can be about like the lesser of an evil. So like even if it would seem like a bad thing, this may be like the lesser of two evils in a way, or lesser of a bad situation in a way. You guys may start looking at situations like that. That might be what the sextile is for you, where like you have a talent for seeing things that could be negative, but looking at them in a way that maybe could be more fruitful for you, or seeing what you have to win or gain in situations may be something that becomes a lot more apparent. Because the star and the sun is here, which means that there's illumination with a lot of things. Some of y'all is to make your dreams come true. Because some of y'all, these connections or these people that are coming to your life may actually be dreams come true, but at the time you may not see them as such. You may more either demonize them, or you may look at them as toxic, or you may look at them as maybe emotionally draining, or you may look at them as like people who are trying to dim you down or keep you from really expressing who you are. At first you may view them as that, but then with the sun here, you may look at it maybe in another light, or there may be like things about the dynamic that you actually do like, and you find them very empowering and find them to be useful. Maybe not on a consistent basis, but there may be like a place where you guys, so some of y'all may start grouping partners, friends, connections, grouping them. Like, okay, these are my friends for when I have real life situations, I'm gonna run to them. Okay, these are my friends for like when I wanna go out to the bar or go on a amusement trip or camping or something. These are my friends. Or even in partnerships, you guys may start to like, I would say kind of like, what do they call it? Compartmentalize connections or relationships with people. You know what I mean? Like not giving everybody the same status or the same ranking. You know what I mean? Like this friend is a friend that I can count on as reliable. This is a friend that I can blah, blah, blah. Or you're dealing with people who are like that, where they compartmentalize relationships. You know what I mean? Like this partner is my partner for business. This is my partner for maybe sex. Maybe this is my partner or my friend for whenever my car is broken. You know what I mean? Like they have kind of like compartmentalized relationships. Or you're going to be maybe having this or learning. Some of y'all, you're going to be learning how to do this and expressing it, how to put it into words, what it is that you want or what you desire in your partnerships. So some of y'all will be able to heal maybe the disharmony that's in the relationships. So it may take a little bit of consistent, like I say, some of y'all maybe like inconsistent, but consistent, like reaching out or tries. So like different attempts. You guys may keep attempting, some of y'all to like find a compromise or attempting to feel heard at first. Or feel like maybe some of y'all's like to like have your dream of or have your visions come true through these friends or through these partnerships. You may be like, okay, I have a big goal or a big expectation of these relationships being this way or these friendships being this way. And when they don't turn out that way, it can equate to your value not being, let's say, as high as you imagine. Like they didn't go for it the way I thought they would go for it, or they weren't being who I wanted them to be in the moment, or this experience didn't, let's say, I don't know, maybe this experience wasn't as like amazing as I imagined it to be. You guys are getting out of that energy and just like becoming present in the moment, starting to enjoy situations as they are. So maybe it's just like you, because the sun in reverse, like I find a like silver lining in these moments where it's like, it's really not that great, but like, oh, in this area, it is great. Oh, I like this. These parts make it really worth the time, the energy, the effort. So the sextile could just mean like you guys start feeling inspired. You know what I mean? Start feeling inspired in situations. Situations come into your life for you to feel this way. Like this is why they're coming along. So some of y'all can feel either more confident and detaching from things that don't feel valuable to you, or not attaching your value to, say, materials, status, the type of partners you have, the type of romantic connections you have. Because we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups. So some of y'all, and the Devil, some of y'all are equating your value to the relationships you have, the quality of relationships you have, or the type of people who you have around you. You know what I mean? So like some of y'all may have like celebrities or popular people, but maybe they don't treat you as like an equal, or they don't treat you as like as popular as them, or they don't treat you in the way that you would like to be treated. That's, you guys are like kind of like, I'm not gonna say just dealing with it, but I get you guys are either not equating your value to how other people feel about you, or not equating your value to like the status of your relationships. Like, you know what I mean? Just because you're breaking a codependent pattern is what I'm saying. 'Cause that's what the Devil in reverse is. You guys are breaking a codependent pattern, or a pattern of needing to depend on something outside of yourself for value. So this allows you guys to go after the things you really want because you're not looking or thinking about like what other people would think about you. What would happen if it goes wrong? What would happen if it doesn't pan out the way I would like it to pan out in general? Like what if I don't see the results or the progress I would like it to see? You guys are getting out of that fear-based mindset around maybe needing others to like determine who you are for yourself. Right, because the stars here and the sun's here, you guys could be having a big change of your personality soon, or certain characteristics about y'all that are maybe a little altruistic or eccentric are going to be shown. They're going to be exposed a lot more. So you could be also getting a lot more like approval from others, or a lot more like, I was going to say, people wanting relationships with you or wanting some type of connection with y'all. These would be low maintenance partners though. These would be partners who you don't have to give a lot to. You won't have to bring a whole lot to the table. They'll just be happy with your presence or just be happy to have you around. So some of y'all, if you guys are getting out of relationships that like feel unequal or feel unrequited or feel like codependent, where they maybe feels like they're dragging you down or they're using you or abuse. It could even sometimes with the, well, I don't know. Maybe it could be abusive, but like not in the worst way. Maybe sometimes with the devil, it could be like maybe sexual. Well, that could be bad. So let's not say sexual because that could be bad. That could be bad abuse. I don't know, let's say material, but either way, but abuse is abuse. So what does it matter, right? So I guess this could be like you guys are like maybe recognizing signs, patterns, and relationships like that. Like, oh, I'm not dealing with that anymore. I don't have to deal with that anymore. Because right after that, you got an Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, brand new beginnings or brand new starts when it comes to love, when it comes to like substantial connections. So, oh, this has to do with around like maybe some of y'all like your self-worth in general. You know what I mean? Like if you don't take what you don't want, right after that, what you do want comes in. You know what I mean? It comes in like kind of like just bumbling in too. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Normally it would mean that they come in cautiously, but when it's in reverse, they just kind of fall into your life. You know, oh shit, I said no to this, but then as soon as I said no, something like I want comes in. So the stars, like that's your hopes, your dreams, things that you like aspire to have or to experience, they come in. The sun in reverse can just be like, it wasn't what I thought it would be. So like, let's say it wasn't with the job that I thought it would be. It's not with the partner that I thought it would be. You know what I mean? But my wish come true, but it just wasn't in the way that I hoped it would. With the sun in reverse, it's like, it's not in the way that I hoped it would, but I'm still happy. It's still all that I would hope it to be. So some of y'all, it could even be like a job, or it could be like an experience that you wanted to have, but maybe it didn't play out that way. So like say for instance, you wanted to start up a business, and the business you started, it didn't really like jump, but maybe you were making content about the business, and somehow that content maybe went viral, and now you become a content creator, but you was really trying to like open this business and take this business more serious. You get what I mean? Like it kind of comes about in that way where it's like, dang, I wanted it, you know what I mean, to be a business or an entrepreneur, or like, you know what I mean, or I wanted to have a corporation, but it appears that I need to go in this direction, but this direction is actually better for me. And it's all that I ever hoped it to be. It's just that sometimes with the devil, we can have control issues where we want it, what we want. You know what I mean? So that might be part of like what you guys are breaking free of, or freeing yourselves from. Connections that like maybe don't make you feel as valuable or as worthy of what you're asking for. All right, so you guys could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so Cancer, that was y'all reading. Thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate you guys for the support. Thanks for all the likes. There was something else I was about to say. Oh, if you guys got Pisces in your chart, that's going to be the next thing I'm going to be doing. Pisces, the next sign. All right, y'all. So y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. You see how the sun is just glistening off of me? All off of me. God damn. Go, sun. Go, sun. But anyway, thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate y'all. I'm gone.